Alright, so we wanted to make a second place where we're making red circuits. That just seemed prudent, given how awkward the current red circuit place is to access properly. And then we probably want to make purple happen. And, I mean, this was a fine place to do it. We're gonna do it here, like, you can never decide on a spot, because it requires so much room, and there's room we can do most things. But then that room's used up. 16 there. 32 green rocks here. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. We're running 4 centrifuges for 1 reactor, so... Sleep well, Cathartic. That is perfectly fine, real girl. Not every game's for every person, for sure. Our old system is still providing 22 megawatts. It's way more than it should be, really, but... It needs to provide more than none. So I guess we'll just leave it. Greetings, Tibbs UK. We've been streaming for about 3 hours. Although we just now switched over to Factorio. Can I see... You can see turret coverage, that's the thing. Yeah, logistics network. Okay, we got all of that. So we got a pretty good blob there. Wouldn't be a bad idea to extend stuff places and things, but or at least build like local roboports places. So like we've got bots to repair firewalls and stuff like that. That's fine. We can do it whenever. Alright, what do red circuits need again? Plastic, copper, and circuits. This'll give the plastic trait some exercise. Yeah, we were talking about making the electrical engines down here too. Since the lubricant's right here, after all. And, instead of piping the lubricant somewhere zany. But, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Like, we could, like, even have a fluid train set up to, like, offset right here, load up lubricant, go take it somewhere. That'd be fine. Like, that would not be a huge deal. Maps can be deceptive, for sure, Cathartic. And this copper mine, oh, this is the new copper mine, yeah. There's our new copper mine. Going strong. Our old copper mine's dry. There's nothing left here. We've uprooted most of it. Even. There's some like random piles of coal over here still and a half-filled crane. That's what's left of the old copper mine. And this mine's still kind of vulnerable from like stuff coming in here and wrecking the place. We've got this single laser turret though, and it has already done some work, so hopefully that laser turret will continue to do things. I guess we can upgrade laser turrets further. That's still pretty cheap, yeah. For a decent increase too. We'll start researching that. So, yeah, I mean, this is as good a place as any, really. Music's getting intense for the red circuits. Okay, we'll add that little zig into that zag. Daylight savings time is false! Oh god. We probably don't want to leave this here, but I'll, you know, probably fix it sometime. And this should just be... Got those... Yeah. That should just be chain signals all the way down. Chain signals all the way down. Okay. So, that's two of our 4 required things, because we need 3 inputs and 1 output for this here. I guess this will reconnect over here, because why not? Seems like the place to reconnect. Or that's going to be awkward to... If we immediately angle it like that, be hard to reconnect this to it too, huh? So probably do something like that. Trees are not welcome in my domain. Okay. That's all wired up now. That was very quick. I guess I'm not surprised. We've got the laboratories running strong here. Sure, let's do 1 more of those. All of this for the 1 laser turret I have right now, but we'll probably build some more. Probably. We're in Cinemas Prime, we're making more trains. That's what we're doing right now. Getting on top of that. Let's see. Do we want our 4th over here or down here? Either way, really? Kind of whatever. Yeah, why don't we cut across here, and then we'll also, like, so we'll grab a siding here, and then also have a train that'll, like, another interconnection here to help clean up the tracks a bit, you know? Do one down without moving any pipes? We can. Perfect. Yes, and miss, that could definitely happen. That could definitely happen there. We want to join it after the junction there, so do a little zig down and then merge it in and over here. Seems good. Yeah, I guess I'll put the extra one there, just why not? Alright, so there's 4 stops for 4 trains. Nonsense, real girl! We will not be using logistics drones, probably. Well, Cinemas, these are the 3 that I decided to use. All quality of life ones. We've got long reach and squeak through. So long reach means, hey, I can interact with this train from over here instead of having to walk over, and that's just handy. There's abuses of it, but if you've already played the game without it, don't worry about it, basically. Or just choose not to use the abuses, or do if they're more fun for you, right? Whatever works there. Squeak through lets you get through small areas like, say, these pipes here without having to walk all the way around everything. I can actually get through all of that. So just more comfortable to move around the base. And then Simon's Lights just makes it super bright at night, and the player has a massive circle around them of light because I didn't want to deal with the with lighting things up manually. That's gonna vary again how much you care about the lights and stuff yourself. For streaming specifically, I think it's best to have things lit up as much as possible so people can kind of come in and out and still have a little bit more idea what's going on more easily there. Yeah, these actually aren't that expensive. We should make 2 more of those. Might as well, might as well. Alright, doesn't really matter too much where stuff comes in. And where it goes out. Let's see, if it's going out here, that probably gives it more flexibility to get more places faster, so we'll do the output here about. We'll just name it that for right now. Our other red circuit pickup turns off when the science doesn't need it? Is that how that works? We use the other red circuits for stack inserters and for science. Let's see. No, there's nothing stopping you from picking up there, from the this one anyway. But it can get in the way of other stuff. Okay, I know what I could do. We could name them the same thing and then turn the station off if there's a train there. Okay, yeah. That's what we did another place, and that'll be the pro strats, I feel, right? So, read stop train. Able disable if train is... It's enabled if there's no train. Yeah, okay. There we go. So that way, both... Okay. Is this more red dots than we should have in the network from that being here? Like, why is this one right here red? That seems weird, because this is green. This should be... That should be green too. Huh? Oh, we don't have a thing here. Yeah, we don't have a thing here. There, that's a problem. Okay. Just fixed another random problem in the network. The mod for replacing belts. I've never heard of that, no. Oh, and you've even got productivity modules sitting around here, this silly little gear maker. Let's go ahead and throw these gears into the network at least, so like I can pick them up later or something as they become relevant. Probably should have just made them storage chests, but whatevs. Whatevs. Alright. Actually, let's just get rid of that wall. Yep. Alright, red circuit pickup. Same name as the other one, perfect. Then they can use both, and everything is glorious. I should remember to have this one set the same way, though. Alright. If there is no train, then it is on. Perfect. Hey, Zargi! Welcome to the stream. And greetings, Mithras. I mean, my arms of inserters and trains are both arguably fancy belts, but so it goes. Zargi, it's not that hard. It depends exactly on what all you want to do, but it starts pretty slow. Like, we're, I don't know, fairly late game at this point, so there's a lot of complexity, and how complex things get also kind of depends on you to some extent and what you want to do with stuff, but you can definitely play this game somewhat casually and still have a pretty good time with it. And yeah, like I said, it starts with almost nothing. You start with just the ability to like do some basic miners, and you just kind of very slowly build up from there, adding like more systems to try to automate a few things here and there. And like for example, like the tech I'm building like towards right now is pretty complicated. This is purple tech, which requires an electric furnace and electric engine in order to build the purple tech. So to make an electric engine, I need lubricant, engines, and circuits. To build an engine, we need steel, iron, and pipes. To make pipes, we need iron. To make iron gear wheels, we need iron. To make steel, we need to re-smelt iron and turn it into steel. And the electric furnace, meanwhile, is steel and advanced circuits and stone bricks. To make bricks, we need to mine stone and smelt it into bricks. To make advanced circuits, we need plastic, copper, and electric circuits. To make electric circuits, we need iron and copper cable. To make plastic, we need to drill for oil and turn that oil into light oil, heavy oil, and petroleum gas, and turn that petroleum gas into plastic. So that sounds like a complicated mess, but you don't start there. You don't start there at all. Oh, I'm sorry, Zargi, I misread you. How hard is it to play like this? I just read, how hard is it to play this? And I'm like, going into depth about the basics of Factorio. Greetings, by the way, Bloody Plays. Moderately? Moderately. That's kind of what I would put this at. It definitely slows things down a lot and requires a lot of extra power to not use belts and stuff, but overall it's working pretty well. We're making it work with the restriction there, I would say. Alright, so that'll be the pickup. Alright, all the drop-offs are fairly close, so it doesn't matter too much where they are. Oh, except if they're coming from here, there's no easy way back here right now, is there? Yeah, that's potentially an issue. Glorious train spaghetti. So that would be looping all the way around here somewhere. Let's add another way to get over there. How about? That sounds like an idea. You right here need to loop back up through here, huh? If you can. I think you probably can. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. That will allow things to actually get to this station, and it'll only be mildly ridiculous instead of completely ridiculous. Greetings, Mantis Indiel. So what do we need the most of here? Copper? Do we double these up too? I guess we'll leave them as separate things. We'll have the drop-off separate and the other ones the same. Sure. Alright, and green circuit, drop red circuits. Alright. Gonna make that green on principle. There we go. I don't care about achievements in this, so I don't really know how that all interacts. I know if you have well, yeah, if you have mods on, as far as I know, that just disables most or all achievements. Okay, so that's all of our drop-offs. Kinda takes up more room. It always takes up more room than you expect it's gonna. Greetings, Violet Shadow. Here's an overview of the whole thing. We won't go over it by piece or anything, but you can see our glorious, glorious train spicy hot spaghetti here. So we've got various compartmentalized areas, like this is where we make green circuits rather. This is where we make green circuits and inserters. What we got here? Oh yeah, this is the piercing ammo for military tech, grenades and turrets for military tech over here. Our military and blue science factory. Here's our actual laboratories up yonder. Engines, stuff like that. Hey, Burinator! Here's our old power. Here's our nuclear reactor. No belts, no logistics bots probably. That's where we're at right now. As far as I'm using bots to help me build stuff with blueprints and stuff because that's just nice quality of life, and I want to definitely have that. But I don't intend to use bots to constantly move resources around. So they help keep things repaired and build stuff, but that's the main thing. Or give me stuff, right? That's a big quality of life thing. I don't want to manually have to go constantly picking up inserters and stuff like that. Over here's our big iron mine. There's, yeah, stone mine and brick production and such. Over here's where we make concrete. Here's the great firewall protecting the iron. Here's our brand new copper mine. Recently got its own firewall as well. That's kind of what we worked on last stream, a big part of, because they were attacking this place constantly. There's the original firewall. That's the original one. Here's our coal mine that is pretty much depleted now. Where are you taking this? Oh, grenades, right? Grenades still need coal. Yeah, grenades still need coal. There's still a little bit of coal here. A little bit. And yeah. So that's most of it. Most of what we got going. Oh yeah, I guess there's the uranium mine there as well. We pipe in sulfuric acid, and we've got a token laser turret protecting it right now. That wall's actually getting a little hurt, huh? We might put up more proper defense at some point. We got like a partial firewall down here. They're coming in from above here, though. It wasn't that bad, Zargi, mostly. So originally, like, part of the reason this train system is so crazy spaghetti is because I had a plan. And that plan didn't work out so well. But the idea was to try to make everything like these little modular bits completely. Like there would be this like we sort of still have that idea, right? Where we've got like, okay, this is where green circuits are made, then green circuits are put on a train and that can go places. But the idea is that this is the green circuit train, this is the green circuit railroad. That railroad only has the green circuit train on it, and it takes the green circuits where they need to go. But turns out, even if you try to space things wide, railroads take up all of the room in the world, and it's impossible to fit everything and take everything where it needs to go. So eventually we just gave up on it and connected all the railroads together into one giant railroad. It's still a one-way railroad though, so all the rails go in one direction. And speaking of not having enough room to do things, the red circuit pickup here is kind of awkward and could easily get jammed. So we're just like, I guess we're just gonna make another red circuit pickup. So that's what we're doing now. That's what we're doing right now. We did copper down here, okay. So copper turns into cable. This takes 6 seconds. We only need one copper cable. Well, let me look at what I decided to do on my other red circuit thing. I guess like I don't need to reinvent things if I've already done it here, right? We might as well I mean, maybe my past self was stupid though, so maybe I'm gonna just redo something bad. But let's take a look. We have 1 to 2 is what we ended up doing. That ended up being the most convenient. Yeah, but we'll do that again. I think that's a good idea. We'll do 1 to 2. Sounds good. 1 to 2, line of plastic, line of circuits. Yep, standard fare. We've got enough space for this plan, Violet. Connecting everything together makes a lot of sense and is working pretty well. Heck yeah, Noho. Yeah, cars are fine places any to start here. Or copper, rather. Doing the cars for copper first. So ultimately our output's up here. I add the fuel to the cars just so they stop complaining about being out of fuel, mostly, but it also helps if the cars, like, if they're loading fuel or coal or such, it prevents them from loading it into the fuel slot in the cars. Oh, these will be spread out. Something like that. Case of iron. There we go. Yoink. How many we want? Like 4, 5? Ultimately, red circuits, yeah, red circuit producers here. Most of them, Violent Shadow, and limit most of the chests, yeah. Cars have a couple benefits. I should just make a command. I'm never going to, but that is a common question. Cars are big. Cars, probably the most important thing is that I can switch parity with the cars. They can be 1 wide or 2 wide, depending on the situation. And I can't just do that with inserters and boxes. They're always 1, 3, 5, 7. The other thing is that I can get more throughput out of my trains, or into my trains. If I was just using 3 boxes, I could only use 3 inserters to load from a train. Now I can use 6. The final thing is that I can block off segments in their trunk space, which can reserve them for specific types of goods, which was very useful up here for blue science and military science. So I've got this line of cars that are set to only bring in the exact things they need for the types of science there. So they offer multiple benefits. So much so that we mass produce cars that have robots bring us new cars. That's the case there. And I want a Roboport somewhere down here, but that's probably going to be about out of the way enough. We'll do these up at least one here. Hey, Kirabungle. Lots of milk, that's right. Lots and lots of milk. These will be here wherever ends up being appropriate. And these will be up here. Six. Seven. Eight. Eight. We're gonna need a lot of red circuits at some point. I realize we've already got a place making them, so we probably don't actually need that many here. But I think it's fine to overbuild. Overbuilding is better than underbuilding. So that's the scheme. Greetings, BT! That doesn't sound like fun to me, Violet Shadow. Oh, these need to be up, yeah, here. So bring in green circuits, bring in plastic, output up here. Let's see. So if we're doing this setup, it needs to be on this line. So we'll base the cars around that. Okay, so one space cars, perfect. Oh, they're supposed to be on the other side. It's probably fine, but I'll put them in their normal places. Okay. Shove a stick of wood in their fuel pipes as per international standard. Okay, we have cars for that. Perfect, too. Cool. Wait, let's use the actual blueprints, you know? We've got, and it's not like a fancy blueprint, but, oh, no, I did it wrong! Cancel everything, I'm terrible! Alright, fix this. Try again. This is why we don't use blueprints, apparently. You can't blueprint cars, as far as I know, which is unfortunate, because that'd be useful for setting up the, the spots here, but... Greetings, the Thargoid. Yes, the previous two songs were indeed both Final Fantasy. I suppose this really serves it. Oh, it totally serves purpose. We don't have power here without it. Alright. Well, we'll get that momentarily. Oh, there's like a destroyed rock there. It's like, what is blocking the thing here? Okay. Most of this all set up now. Fine. Who needs power? Should probably make the power more stable in some fashion. Let's, there we go. Throw one over here. That's a good spot. Okay, so this spot we need a two-space car. So instead, place it right on the line here. Oh yeah, Thargoid. Yeah, this has been a one of the most addictive games I've played, really. Because I'd say most commonly I'll play something for a little while and switch over to some other stuff, like keep it mixed up. What is happening here? Oh, yeah, you're picking up red circuits here, because it was apparently closer for you. I mean, that's fine and all. Can I tell you to go to the other red circuit pickup? I can. Good. Then go do that. I'm sorry, this station is not quite prepared, but I did wire it to tell you it was prepared, so I can't blame you, Blue Science Train. You're still a hero amongst the people. Alright, plastic. Where are all these logistics bots coming from? They're like suddenly free or something. I have no idea what's going on with that. I'm not actually sure how many trains we are up to now. Let's see. Oh, we need to block the chests. Block the chests. Yep. Okay, chests are blocked. We do love the blue science train. Once we got our science trains going, I was actually excited by how well our science was going. Like, 16 labs wasn't enough to keep up with our science output, and that shocked me. I didn't think that could possibly end up being the case, but it totally was. So that was pretty neat. We can't quite keep up with the 25 labs we've got now, but that's okay. I guess we didn't even put the arms here, and they're not going to be powered. Whoops.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
How's it going, Eridolamo? Alright. There's that anyway. How many do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go 1,200 on that. Way too hot over here. That's unfortunate. That's the basic idea, Thargoid. You can do either. Like, we're probably going to finish about the time we launch a rocket to space, but they have it set up that launching rockets to space brings back like science from space that you can then use to research indefinitely. Well, I'm embarrassed to say I forgot about that, Ari. I would have finished about 40 minutes ago or so if I did down well, so you would have missed it if I remembered, but I forgot, so we can still do it another time, whatever works best for you there. Especially with the control bindings and down well, I don't want to do like a full stream of that, but we can do like 2/3 of one or something like that. So and let me know if it'd be better to start or end the stream with it, basically. I also didn't put the output. We're gonna have to make room for that. That's fine, we can do that. There we go. How many productivity modules we got? Some. Need a couple more anyway. Okay, that's already named. Like when when it's blinking on and off and like it's like, okay, can we go to that Are you not loaded? I expected you to like zoom off as soon as that was clear, but maybe not. Copper drop off red circuits too, of course. Obviously. I assume we've got some copper, so let's bring some. That one was named as well. No. We're gonna keep these ones separated still, I think. Okay. So, 15. We got 17 trains right now, I believe, is how many trains we've got running. That's what I count. Everything else just call them circuits. Now this one's calling green circuits just to be more confusing. We'll call it circuit, probably. There's our friend the circuit train. We haven't blocked off any of this other stuff yet, though. Also, we apparently didn't build an inserter here. You know, we're just, we're wigging it. There we go. End of the weekend stream. Yeah. That should be fine. I'm gonna make a direct note since I apparently am bad at remembering promises I make. Alright. Make a note physically in front of me then. Okay. So this station disabled, copper. Go 1,000? Yeah. Twelve log inserters, huh? I guess I could make a blueprint of some kind that includes these boxes wired too. Would that also copy their restriction amounts? Or they're blocked to only have one per? Might be worth doing at some point, although I probably won't. Alright, these are stacks of 200. So 20, let's do 2,400. And so everything's wired up now. Plastic, just not the, well, the output is, I guess, wired for its thing. Let's get some stack inserters in here. We got stack inserters automated. It's time to use them somewhat en masse. Should probably use them on the, at least like every other one on the unload or something like that. Because it's like, alright, we're using cars to unload trains faster, but then we're not using stack inserters to unload the trains? Question mark? Okay. All of these appear to be running smoothly. Do we want to limit how many red circuits we make? I guess? Yeah, we probably do. Alright, where's a copy car? Where can I copy a car that's blocked off? There's one. Okay. Okay. 400 plus the backlog. We'll go maybe 5 slots. Let's go 5 slots. I want to be able to build up a decent supply of red circuits anyway. I don't need to limit any of the other cars. They will hold the overflow and then that's just fine. Like over here, for example, they just hold whatever's excess from the drop-off and then doesn't need any more. Oh, this is the other copper train, right? That we'll probably be trying to run both at some point. That one's been kind of abandoned, at least for now. It's never gonna need to unload fully, really. Something like that. Alright, so that's all smooth now. I assume this station is just turned off, right? Yeah. So there's our brand new red circuits. Needed these for the electrical engines, yes? Yes. Steel and stone, so just another convenient place we can build that out of. Brick, I should emphasize, not stone. Those are two different things. Those are definitely two different things. Can easily make a spot right here. Good a spot as any, really. Hey, Speed Frog! Alright, that should be plenty of room. Robots doing their job. Okay. Oh, that's a relic. We don't need that piece anymore. Did that actually connect right? Because it looked weird. Oh, okay, that was just the signal on it. Okay, never mind, it's fine. Everything's fine. Sleep well, no hope. Want that further forward even? Yeah, a little bit. Right there. We do one less than maximum, that's the comfortable spot to fit the wagon. Like so. So it can fit in there and have the inserters next to it without causing any turmoil. That one's super unnecessary, but it's just consistency-wise what I've been doing. So we'll stick with it. Before the Lord of Siding! Definitely did start becoming kind of second nature to do all of these things now. The rail signals and such, I mean. Deciding if I want to get fancier with this set? Nah, probably not. We don't quite have the room. We have like just enough room where we've got almost too much room, but we don't actually have too much room. Therefore, everything is standard. It's fine. Okey-dokey. So there's 3 inputs and 1 output. Output up here, probably. It's the most either of these spots. Those are the most accessible, probably. Like furnace pickup. And it shouldn't matter terribly much on these other ones. Oh. Let's see. They definitely arrive in very different ways to this one and to these two, though. But I certainly don't know my rail system well enough to know what's better to pull what resource from, so I guess we're making red circuits right here. We should be able to figure that one out at least, right? Where they can easily get here, but they can't so quickly get here. So let's do red circuits for this one. That just makes sense. Alright, so that's the red circuit drop for electric furnaces. We'll rename that to just be circuit to be consistent with the other ones there. And these will be about the same, so whatevs. Bricks are coming from afar anyway, so... Although that's actually pretty awkward. Bricks have to loop down here. No, that's actually kind of normal-ish. That's normal-ish. I don't know, getting out might be a little weird, but... stone's this far away anyway, so that's probably just about how that's gonna have to go. That's just how that's gonna go regardless, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, so do whichever. Steel is the other one. So there's that. Alright, so all of those are set up in any case. That's, like, I say way more room, but it's, like, slightly more room. The trains are big, and they're hard to fit spaces. We, like, could make this a little bit smaller. Could bring this in a little bit, but that's fine. We'll just have boxes. Boxes solve all problems. It's actually quite a bit of steel in the end. I mean, it's a lot of all of it, really. Like, we need them for purple science, so we're going to want a lot of them-ish, right? Probably. I don't know. I got my green circuit ratio understood, which I'm not even using, but that's fine. Steam engines and boilers. That's what I got for ratios. Otherwise, everything I just wing from there, I would say. Gonna need more iron. Be too convenient to have been dropping iron off here, wouldn't it? Could steal from the circuit factory though, probably. Yeah. There's some iron. Alright, I should really listen to Stay Hydrated Bot. Let's take ourselves a break. My beverage has been empty for like 30 minutes, so we'll take a quick break here. Thanks for hanging out, folks. We'll be back in a few minutes. Okie dokie, we are back. What's the noisiest level of this song, though? What are you guys giving me? Oh, well, rails, yeah. Rail signals, all that good stuff. Hook me up, robots. Also, I'm not gonna wait for you, so you better hurry. Let's see, we can put another roboport over here somewhere, though, huh? Like, right here, honestly. That seems fine. I just feel like obligated to put these power poles on either side of those rail drops or pickups. They just fit so snugly, so... I suppose we could have a purple science train, but before I do that... There's nothing else... No, there is other things I'm gonna need electric engine units for. Right? You need them for robots. Like, slightly automating those is decent. Is there anything else I need them for, though? Is it just robots? Does anyone know offhand? I guess I could, like, just check the wiki if I really wanted to, I suppose, but... So bring bricks in up top, the other two behind, output up top. Sounds good. I mean, we'd have more room if we did it vertically, but we don't need that much. Like, we've got a lot of room horizontal here already, so... I think we are fine. You know, somewhere... thereabouts. How many places do I really need making electric miners? Several. At least 5. That's all I feel like saying with any vague degree of confidence. So these ones are really the ones that spacing will matter on it all. Wait, we've got the blueprint again. Let's actually use it, even though it's like it's not too exciting, but it's still a little less tedious, right? No, not that one. The book. Give me the book. Give me the bits. Plus, it's always a little satisfying to see the robots plop out like that, right? Have to manually make some log inserts. I guess we should probably automate those at some point too, huh? It's like so easy to add another like 2 of these or something. I almost feel like we should, but it's not gonna do anything. I guess we'll leave it at that. That's sufficient. Oh, that is buildable. There's just a dead tree there confusing me. Dead trees, trees assaulting me even after their demise. Extremely rude. Okay. Happy one space car action. Can't use production modules in these, unfortunately, because they're not an intermediate product. You can only use production modules on the intermediary stuff like circuits that don't do anything by themselves. That's right, Formal. We can't actually do that. We would need to mod that. If we wanted to plant trees, we would need to mod it. And you know, I'm not about the tree life. We're not memorializing the demons that are known as trees. Don't be ridiculous. Hey, Peach Lover. Yeah, I mean, holograms of trees would probably be acceptable, I guess. Oh wait, these cannot. These super can't go here. We're gonna have more boxes. Nope. Alright, so 2 space boxes on these, or cars rather. Magic of cars. Well, you don't, they're not always 2 space boxes. See, like over here, we're using them as 1 space boxes, Peach Lover. Cars are magical. They could be the size that I need them to be. Robots should bring me some more cars at some point. Probably. What do these need, by the way? Just inserter and more iron? We could probably make those where we're making fast inserters, right? Possibly even where we're making just regular inserters. Either way. Alright, almost forgot these inserters here. Robots bringing me all the goodies. See, this is why I don't want to give up robots. Like, it just saves me the tedium of like, oh, I need another car. We've got to go get the resources to build that, and no, the robot's just gonna bring me a car. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just don't even worry about it. Alright. That should be pretty much wired up. Just add stack inserters where they need to go and all that, but, oh, and, well, we still need to, you know, when I say wired up, we should actually wire it up. Very few, Formal. Very few. I saw someone's stats for their first time playthrough recently. They had 5 trees killed. 5. They killed 5 trees. My first time playthrough. Hold on, I got the numbers because I was curious about this afterwards. But what was my numbers on that? I killed 25,870 trees on my first playthrough. It's a little bit more than 5, I would say. A little bit bigger than 5. But yeah, you should be able to win without chopping down a single tree if you really wanted to. You can just use coal. Just mine up coal right away. You don't ever need to use trees for power if you don't want to. So you can mine a couple coal by hand, stick them in a burner miner drill, and then it keeps mining from there. So 11. Oh yeah, sorry for power poles. That's a good question. They switched us. They like started doing solar about as quick as you possibly could, which is reasonably unusual for a new player. But yeah, he didn't look at any tutorials or anything. He just hopped in to free play and ran with it. Steel's stack of 100 still, right? Not 50. Don't know that it's a problem that's inserters wired up, but we just won't worry about it. So that should be about the same, like 11. Also, in red circuits, I blocked off the cars, but I didn't block off any of the boxes leading to the cars, did I? But I don't think they're going to be filled up for a while, but they can get there. They can get there eventually. Yeah, that's fine. This is intense wiring music. Wait, that can't reach from there? This has never happened to me. And this was Twin Jeeble, okay. Bring me bricks. We do actually have a brick train, don't we? We got a stone train. Yeah, we got a brick train for the concrete. Yeah. Okay. Bring me red circuits. Oh wait, we need to actually make a train for that. Yes. Bring me steel. That I can steal some steel to use the steel to build trains. Thank you. Alright, steel drop for electric furnaces. Nice and speedy. I'm gonna take some of that right there. Okay, build a cargo wagon. Thank you. We have sufficient fuel. Alright, that's sufficient fuel. I shouldn't use both of the red circuits. We wired them up so they would work, but the whole problem is that we can't have a train just waiting at the other red circuit station. Yeah. Changed my mind. Remembered why we were doing this in the whole first place here. So let's try not to break everything for everyone. Red circuit pick up old, I guess. I guess that works. But yeah, it didn't even occur to me that they used that few frickin' you know, thingamajobbers. Also, we can just like do this, right? Like, let it go where it needs to go a little more easily here. 800 at a time, 1,000 at a time. Sure, 800 seems fine. Red circuit drop for electric furnaces. Okay. So even if you have it blocked off, it still tries to get its inventory completely full. Interesting. What are you guys stalled on? Copper. Where's the copper train? I don't have any radar down here. I mean, that's where the copper train is. Is there problems at the copper mine? Why don't I have radar? There's a radar that's supposed to be right here, right? I remember destroying that radar by accidentally, like, driving my tank into it and rebuilding it. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna go... Do I want to finish what I'm doing right now? Let me finish what I'm doing right now. Oh, I said empty. No, that's right. Let's wait until this is the one. Yeah. Okay. Item count. Red circuits greater than. Not 8003. Wait, what? You have 1,000 red circuits. Wait until advanced circuits greater than 800 and then go here. Oh, it's on. That might have worked for the cargo full then still. Okay. That might have worked. We're gonna see this actually working here, so that's always nice. Okay. Something like that. Oh, we're bringing stack inserters up on the list here. Moving on up on the stack inserter consumption for power. Yeah, these numbers are lower than they should be. Our copper mine is like partially dry or was wrecked or something. Oh, I don't have any fuel. I just gave all my fuel to the train. Alright, fuel train, hook me up, buddy. Yeah. Give me like 3, then we're ready to load up another train as warranted. Should also just always have a pocket train, I think. That just seems prudent, really. Like, no, I think that's the copper train going off. I missed my turn. I should just tell these trains to go places, although they can't because the stops will be blocked, won't they? Robots are trying to bring me stuff at the last minute. Alright, good work, you guys, you made it. Oh, something cut out the power down here. That's why there's no radar. What happened to the power? I even made the power redundant here. Sort of. Okay, first of all, let's make sure... Okay, that's got no power there, so it's up here. Yeah, like right here. I made the power redundant to here. This is out of power, too. The stuff I just did cut the power to all of this, didn't it? But I made this redundant line just so... I didn't finish the redundant line! In my head it was redundant, but I never finished it. I was literally planning ahead for just such a potential problem. Where, say, something cuts the power for no good reason, and, here we are. Amazing. Okay. I missed my drops there. Hey, Rolls Royce, well that explains why we don't have any freaking copper, doesn't it? This isn't ever going to go where I wanted to go, probably. No. Here we go. Yeah, this right here. That right there. Alright. Now we've got both power refreshed. Hey, Papa Noel. That is true, but I figured it should be fairly obvious where power was missing, because I knew what I'd done for power there already, you know? So I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this guy, but... There's all this, like, coal, too. Just to make sure that did, yes. Get our power back on here. That seemed like such an odd sudden drop. Also, the number of biter, like, the power usage was way down, the number of biter attacks were down, everything was weird. So, that's been down since we started making the, red circuit setup, I think. Pretty sad. Alright, I think we want to have 2 copper trains running and make enough room for the, other copper train going here. So just have enough room that we can have another copper train parked behind it without blocking the road. I mean, we could also just, like, have another cutoff up here or something, because then nothing else needs to go down here right now, but I don't know. Someday, maybe, who knows, right? Isn't there a way to, like, auto-define... Oh, yeah, there's the auto-trash. Yeah. 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 How does that work again? Okay, I think that's correct, since it automatically moved them there when I tried to put them back. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else we particularly care to auto-trash? Fish. Sure, if we pick up any fish, we can auto-trash those. Auto-trash wood over, like, 90. That seems good. Whatever. We can figure out more auto trash later. This doesn't go down. This is such a dumb track. Every time I've looked at this, I've been like, why? Why doesn't this connect down at all? Doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's do something about that, right? Even if it's like a little awkward, we could do awkward. Yep. 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 There we go. Okay. Now it at least connects awkwardly instead of not connecting at all. Oh yeah, this is all the way down. Part of the reason we want two of these trains is because it's so far away. We got this one nicely stack inserted. Oh man, we're copper oring way to capacity here. I thought this was a lot of furnaces, but not as many as I thought maybe, huh? I mean, we got a lot of miners. This is a huge patch of copper and we've got a lot of miners. Like how this could easily just abandon some train on the tracks somewhere. You're like, yeah, they'll figure it out at some point. Alright, so the most convenient spacing would be here. Does that work? That probably works fine, right? Yeah, that's got tons of room. Assuming, well, do we want to still leave it flexible? There's enough room to leave it flexible, so I guess we will. That still has room for two trains behind it, two wagons. Could definitely see trying to switch copper over to a two wagon setup. We can't really load them from both sides, Ari, because we don't have underground belts. You would have to do... I mean, technically I could probably, use long-armed inserters to get past diagonals on track or something, but yeah, mostly it's just not a thing I can even consider with this challenge. Alright, so now we've got two copper trains rolling. Oh yeah, these are slam full too. Nice. Yeah, we want two copper trains. Well, never mind. I was about to say it makes sense these are slam full because it's been cut off, but no, the whole thing's been out of power, so that doesn't specifically make sense as such. But yeah, we don't need to worry about fixing up the copper mine for a while. That's looking pretty good. Log inserters are super slow. That wouldn't end up actually increasing the throughput too much. My throughput everywhere in general is already kind of slow, so don't need to worry about that for this run. Okay, so where are we? We need electric engines now. Oh, and we need to set some of the electric furnaces to be in a box. You probably want to cut some of this off, right? You guys are not getting red circuits because we didn't have copper to make the red circuits, so yeah, that all makes sense. Alright. Alright, so cap those off. And, yeah, like over here. Doesn't really matter particularly where. Pull some off into a passive provider chest for us here. Well, that's not actually close enough to the network, huh? More than that, like... yeah. I was trying to grab the stack of... Oh, I did. Alright, that's fine. There we go. Roboport. Right, yeah, this is just outside, huh? That's fine. So throw another Roboport over yonder. Then make a lubricant crane. Can get up to 20 trains tonight, probably. We'll give the redundancy there. Just tear up this wall so it's not in my way. And some of these old turrets, I guess we'll leave most of them. They don't do much to tear up or to leave. Oh, that'll fit without even moving pipes. Look at that. Pipes are like almost on the track, but it's fine. Do the pipes block the signals? I don't think they even block the signals. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Jolly good, jolly good. Make a fluid wagon. Make an extra pocket locomotive. Make a couple pumps we don't have the resources for. Or do we? There we go, that's pumps. Hey, Hiragane. I'm like double checking if that cut off power to like everything everywhere again, like removing one big pole could potentially do. Alright, well that filled super fast. And you're gonna need fuel. Oh, this is the fuel train. There's no fuel train here currently. Thus why I cannot find the fuel train. Things are running smoothly enough again. We might as well get another, like, laser tech research or something. Explosive rocketry. Sure. Laser shooting speed, do it up. Alright, so lubricant setup. Then we need a separate engine pickup, and that's fine. Yep, okay. So that'll be pretty smooth. We'll get purple science rolling. Then we can increase our worker robot speed. Going a little too far left. Engines are up here. Well, these boxes are slam full now, is that a thing? That's a thing. I mean, that's probably mostly fine. Do we want to process an excess? I guess we'll process an excess. We've got the uranium. Oh, we need to wire that one up the same way as that there. Get you later, Matt. Plenty of room for that. Just, that'll be how it'll be eventually. Doesn't really matter much right now, but, you know. We'll let them keep processing. We've got the infrastructure already built for it, after all. Alright, over to engine. So, we've got this engine pickup right here, but this is like... Since we decided to run our science trains backwards to how other things work, it ruins everything. So we're gonna need a separate stop for for engines here. I think is really the way this is gonna have to work. So cut another rail like through here and then go up here? I mean, I guess, yeah. That's just how this is gonna work, isn't it? Go even slightly lower than that. There we go. Music feels appropriately playful for this nonsense. Still don't actually have train stops themselves mass-produced anywhere. Okay. It's confused because of the rail signal there, but that's totally enough room, right? Other way around, though. I mean, if we make enough engines that the science train fills up, we don't need this. Why don't we just make them both... Okay, that's true. We don't need these... They can be named the same thing. And then they just... The train goes to whatever one it needs to. Yeah, that works. That's how we can have multiples work fine there. So that's still fun. That is probably bad. Alright, let's move this over one. Okay. Then we'll have plenty of room here, and the rail signals won't be all confused, and everybody be happy, okay? Okay. So that's named engine pickup. This is going to be also named engine pickup. And, I mean, it's just gonna fork off of here like this, I guess. Does it... I don't know which side it makes more sense to fork off of. Kind of whatever, really. Oh, right. The cars don't stack, so we just filled 2 boxes with cars. That makes sense. That makes sense. And, I mean... Oh, no, this isn't wired up at all. Yeah, it's just set to make engines. As long as there's room to make them. Alright, that's all fine. It's all fine. And these are blocked off there. Apparently an uneven amount. Some of them are 3, whatever. We'll make them all 3. That's fine. Which should mean these are moving into here, but aren't. That's interesting. Is that a bug? If I refresh the chest, it fixes, yeah. So, like, if I pick this up and put it back down again, it'll move. Yeah, that's a bug. Interesting. That's pretty minor, but we found a bug, guys. We found a bug. We should probably report it or something. Oh god, we're letting it pile up. I know Tarek is down for reporting bugs, but I don't know if they're here right now. Probably asleep. We can get better automators here too. That's pretty cheap. We might as well grab speed module too, I suppose. Here's another fun thing about cars. Sometimes you can have 4 arms moving into the cars there that are set up for 3. Hey, Billy Mays. Need more iron still. We've got iron somewhere here. Yeah. There's a lot of... Oh, there was a lot of iron just loaded up there before it was actually blocked off, and it's never been used since. Okay, that's fair. Well, we've got iron now. That's fine. Get rid of these gun turrets. Sure you guys can find something to do with those. And, yeah, this garbage ammo, too. Let's ditch that. Also, this non-garbage ammo. Let's get rid of that, too. Super not, Rolls Royce. Super not. It's, way more, what, UPS? That's what they, the measurement for that, for a bunch of arms than it is for belts, as far as I know. I think someone measured that. Hey, Ronan. Yeah, the cars have multiple purposes as storage there. They let me, in this case, why we always use them at the train stops is because they let me load or unload trains with 6 inserters instead of with only 3. Which would be our limit if we weren't using cars. They can also be placed either as a 2-wide box or a 1-wide box to fit the situation. So they give me some flexibility with placement that I don't have with the inserters and boxes alone. The problem, Ronan, is that I can't I can't change the parity of boxes with just inserters. Because your inserter is moving from 1 to 3 always, or alternatively from 1 to 5. You can never move from 1 to 2 with just inserters, so if I just unloaded into 6 boxes, I wouldn't have the ability to get all those 6 boxes to the same place. Okay, we need to wire these. Yes. Train, read stop train ID. There we go. Enabled if there's not a train there. So if anyone's unfamiliar with the wiring I'm doing right now, what I'm doing is I've named both of these stations the same thing. So they're both called engine pickup. But if a train stopped here, this train station's disabled, so instead they'll go to the other train station instead. You do have a signal there, yeah. Good. Shifty just brings up the menu here, but I mean, you can press R or Shift R to rotate your inserter around already. You don't really need another hotkey for that, it seems like. Yeah, I'm using no belts at all, Ronan. So that's why we're using these shenanigans here. Okay, so that gives us another engine situation. Do we need anything else? Yeah, green circuit train just to go somewhere. Alright, where do we want purple signs? Can we make it in line with blue and military by chance? Sort of? Don't mind me, it's fine. Everything's safe. Oh yeah, we wanted to see about making long inserters too while we're at it, huh? Yeah, just grab some iron. Perfect. Oh, we need to gear it first though, don't we? Some of it. Makes it a little more awkward. We can still just fit that right here, though. Yeah. Gear. And long inserter arm. And like, it's actually fine to not add these to the wired network, right? Because this is just a separate thing and it's already counting these properly, so that's all fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, absolutely, it's shenanigans running. Absolutely, that is a very appropriate word for it. Oh, that's madness, Hiragani. That is a crazy mod nonsense for sure. Okay. And we don't need like a lot of the long arms really, but a nice little pile of them would be good. Since I don't feel like moving... Oh, that is already in a slot. Right. Good. Good. I didn't want it to look awkward here anyway. We can put these guys in here now, though. Very good, very good. Okay, another thing automated and ready to roll. Anyway, back to the initial thingamajabber here. Where are we making our red science? Or red, our purple science. It's like red but fancier, I guess. I don't know. We need to make the electric engine units first, and we should probably do those separately, right? Yeah. Alright. So we need 3 drop-off points, 1 output. Same standard fare sort of thing here. We want to just build it on the edge here? The edge of glory? That's probably fine. If we do that, we'll need to add some extra railroads around, but he's probably okay. Excuse me. It's unacceptable, tree. blocking my path like that. Completely unacceptable. Guess this just rejoins here, that's fine. Alright, then we need, this is gonna have to loop back up and around a little bit here. I guess just a direct loop around and, head over yonder's fine-ish. The trade maze expands indeed. Oh, that's not supposed to occur. Okay, and then we need one more siding right here. Perfect. Okay. So there's a new zone. Oh yeah, they're bringing me all the railroad pieces. I'm like, why are there so many bots? That seems a bit much. No, that's right. That's right. Alright. Throw another one of these down just for posterity, give trains a little more freedom. And right up here is the last one. Cool. Looks good. Looks good. We need more train stops, though. Can we build them with what we have? We do. Okay, good. Electric engine pickup. I'm just kind of looking if there's any better way for stuff to get over here, if I should add any extra lines somewhere. They're kind of all connected pretty well over here, honestly. That should totally be a line there as well. Yeah, that was actually a pretty important missing signal there, wasn't it? Alright, everywhere is reasonably connected, it's probably fine. Sounds good. Engine drop, elect engines. Then we need green circuits and lubricant, I believe. Alright. Everything's defined. Gonna need 3 more pumps. Hey, Lord Polish. Imagine I'm gonna tear down one of these and cut power to everyone again, right? It's apparently a thing to be done. Eh? How many of those do we want here? Like 3? Sure. Seems fine. Wire those up. These each hold 5,000. No, they still hold 25,000 each. Okay. You just don't need that much, right? 3, like, I already don't need 3. That's super excessive, right? 15 per. Yeah, no. That's fine. 2 is already more than we want, really. Less than, like... We just don't need that much. $2,000? That's already way too... How many does that supply? So 10 is 150, 100 is 1,500. Okay, that supply is over 100. That's fine. That's fine. That'll be the plan. Oh, I did actually make the lubricant train, didn't I? Is that this one? Yeah, it was. Okay. Or... like... That's fine. Alright, so there's lubricant. Yeah, that pumps out super fast. Cool, cool. So yeah, just pick somewhere to start. Engines is fine. Grab our little grid here. It seems like that still connects to the stuff that it needs to connect to, for the most part. Alright. Probably don't break everything. Probably. So the awkward thing is going to be the lubricant. So we're going to want to bring engines over the front, probably. Yeah, and then bring the circuits in the back and the lubricant in the back. Sounds good to me. So we can figure out their spacing last. Their spacing matters the least here. It's nice that it doesn't need to be too precise for the cars to work as necessary for this. Yeah, I got lots of room here. Blip. We'll see if that one will unload too. Like I said, like it depends on the exact spacing for the cars if the fourth inserter is gonna do anything. You could probably get it to do things consistently if you wanted it to, but... Alright, these are probably gonna need to be long-armed, right? So we do it like so, right? Well, no, we can bring in the pipes from the back. Yeah. All that works well. Probably, like, don't need too many of these, but, you know, as we've said in the past, having an excess just almost doesn't have any downside. Thereabouts. I should have probably measured off of this. Do I want to replace the cars or do I want to place these? I guess cars will probably be faster. But I don't like moving cars. You know what? Screw it. Yep. We've got robots after all. What's the use of having robots if we're not constantly using them? Oh, there's other robots coming? Stupid other robots. That's the downside. That is the one downside. I'm expecting my own robots to do it. Okay, so like so then. Okay. That was relatively painless to fix, huh? Oh, right. Just offsetting these by one won't help, or will it help? I don't think so, because it just changes which thing it's blocking, right? Yeah. So if we're going to do it this way, we need to space them. Yeah, that's fine. I think just one space is correct. Neat. Want to be able to make lots of signs. We'll make one more. No, gotta make even. There we go. Even does actually tend to work out better in a lot of spaces. Okay. Yep. So that's all perfectly fine. There we go. That's all nicely said here. Hey, Jito, just some quality of life stuff. Linked up in chat there. I find it a little weird that copying the recipe doesn't copy the orientation for assemblers that need piping directions. Keeps rotating it around because normally you want to place the other piece of an underground pipe when you place the underground pipe, but... Oh, this is slightly awkward. Yeah. Move that over one more instead. How about... Like, I think we could do it with that, but this is just simpler, so we'll do it this way. Yeah, squeak through is kind of essential. That's some high level quality of life right there, I would say. Yeah, this is fun. We won't wire all that up, I guess, until we have the long inserter arms to put the output for the electric engines there. You guys know that going underground things is magical? I haven't had much chance to do this, this whole underground sort of thing during this playthrough, you see? Alright, the lubricant flows. Uh, 14, 2,800. Alright, we can spring the green circuits in. Engines. Oh. Oh my. Well, good thing we've got alternate power, but yeah, let's go deal with that. Get rid of this grid. That's gonna make it harder to see here. Up here. Oh god, that train like zooming around behind me. Okay, okay. Don't go anywhere, steel train. I'm working on it. I'm almost there. Not the easiest place to get around. You know, these guys don't really care that much about bullets. They kind of just don't care very much. True fact. Hey, Demon Hunter. No, it's perfectly fine. I've never actually died to a train, you see. That's never happened. Honestly, just like get rid of all of this. This whole line right here. Sounds good to me. You probably don't want to be giving me all that fuel, guys. I'm gonna walk over this way now. Here, let me actually manually remove that so it doesn't add more fuel to the line while we're removing it. Hey, Odito! I mean, here, we can add some more fuel to the system if you guys want. Suppose we should probably be doing something like that. What am I doing? Just add it to the... You're done, right? Oh, because I reduced, yeah, you should be looking for less now, probably, huh? 4,000. Yep, get out of here. You've dropped off plenty. Okay. Good enough. Gimme. I want to have like 20 of those on hand. We've lost a few somewhere along the lines. That's right here, got it. I mean, I managed to make it through the train maze without dying in general, so it must be safe enough, right? Oh, train stops are in stacks of tin? That's rude. I don't think I authorized that. Stacks of tin? Huh. Anyway. Let's get back to business. Oh, hold on. We did... can I make a laser turret? Yeah. Let's make one of those. That's better than a token gun turret defense. This is like a real defense. It's still just one laser turret, but... Alright. I'm a little curious where they actually attacked. Where did they come from? They came from over here, all the way up here, I think. Yeah, they're allowed to do that. I guess we should probably build a firewall through here at some point too. We've got the oil already there. We just need the turrets. Someday we might automate those and have firewalls fill the landscape. Self-fire. Yeah, we've got a lot of train stations. Got a lot of train stations, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I was gonna use my car to walk, but whatever. I guess we're just hoofing it. That's fine. We got some pathways here that speed up the walking process some of the time at least. Okay, anyway. Isn't this supposed to be off by now? Did we not wire this properly, or is there just not that many in here? No, I guess there's just not that many in here yet. Okay. But that might just be because we're not using the stack inserters enough here, huh? Also, why is this 150? Somehow I was trying to set 90 and oh, this is this one. Oh, I see. That's why that's 150. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. Playlist knows what's up. Playlist always knows what's up. Yeah, that'll be plenty in the circuit there. They just haven't gotten out of the cars yet. They aren't blocked. The first one was blocked, and then we had to go deal with a minor problem. We started it. Just didn't quite finish it there, did we? Okay. Lovely Santa. The biggest reason we use cars is so that we can unload trains with 6 inserters at a time. Since we're doing no belts, we would only be able to drop into 3 boxes at a time instead of using 6. They can also be good for other things like spacing, because they can be a 2 wide box instead of just a 1 by 1 box. So they end up having a lot of kind of odd little magical features. Okay, so wire this up for engines now. There we go. And actually block this off before I forget about it. So 15 times 50. 750. Do 800. The reason I can't have 6 chests Hellfire is because there's no way, if I have these 2 chests next to each other, I can never move something from this chest to this chest because I'm not using belts. Whether it's a long-handed inserter or a regular inserter, they're always moving on an odd number. Or they're not in the same parity with each other. This is only going to here, this is going to here. There's no way I can ever make those reconnect. Like this would have to go over here, and there's just no way to line them up. Part of the madness of our run without using belts here. Okay, and that's already set. We don't actually have an engine train yet, do we? Got the stuff for it. Yeah, we can just send it over there from here, though, really. We don't need to walk over there. We did keep enough fuel to fill this up. Perfect. Sure, we'll vaguely color some trains sometimes. This train doesn't really deserve to be colored, though. That's okay, it's not a special train. Okay, engine pickup. Inventory fills a lot of frickin' engines. Do we want to? Yeah, let's block this off a bit, shall we? So that's 500. I'll do that. Okay. Hey, Braumeister. Yeah, that's... You can sort of do that, but it won't, You mostly can't use buildings for that, because if they're taking something into the building as input, you won't be able to remove it as an output. But you could do it with, like... Well, a car, for example, is what we're using. You can use it with cargo wagons also, but cargo wagons have their own problem in spacing because train tracks are on a bigger grid than everything else. So there's also limitations of where you can use cargo wagons. There's definitely a lot of places we could have used cargo wagons in this playthrough, but we've just opted to use only cars, like, just because it's easier to be consistent on the same sort of thing, right? Oh, I put this in the wrong spot. Okay. There we go. Hey, Firenth. Thanks for the host, sir. L2P Gaming, thanks for the host as well. Block these off so we don't build up a ridiculous supply of electric engines. Let me go ahead and dump mine in the system before I forget about those. Okay. Okay, we can do normal sized cars here. Good. For some reason, like the wiggling of the arms, like I was focusing on the top of the screen, I saw them at the bottom right on my peripheral, like, oh god, there's like a snake attacking me. It's kind of whatever my instinct was there for some reason. Friend Inserter wouldn't betray us. I trust Friend Inserter. We might as well add that there. Okay. Jam a stick of wood in the fuel pipes as per tradition. And let's see, do we have these ones blocked? These ones? We don't have any of these blocked. We don't want most of them blocked. We do want these blocked. Let's find some block cars to copy because I don't want to click on that stuff manually. Yeah, that's good enough. Yep. Okay. Yep. And probably even block a little bit more than that, right? 4 per car seems fine. If not already too much, yeah, let's do 3 per. Okay. And also block those chests because they were added later. Okay. All of that is good to go. And now we just need to combine the 2 pieces to make purple science. There's so many train tracks. We're probably gonna use 2 trains for this, right? We're not, I mean, we could make a purple science train. we sort of have enough room that if we really wanted to, we could make a second pickup stop for electric engines. I don't think I really want to do that, though. Either way is mildly awkward. Where do we got some steel? I need to make more trains. Should have some over here somewhere, right? Look at all these just piles of grenades. I mean, that's how this system works, though. There's an excess of everything just piled up in boxes, right? That's just how this is going to work. No, this actually uses steel, huh? Yeah, just iron for the turrets and stuff, yeah, that's right. Alright, we can walk back to the steel train. Yeah, there's some here for the ammo, right? Yeah, that uses steel. Alright. See, clearly we need to pave the world so that we can run over the train tracks faster. So we spend less time on the train tracks, therefore it's less likely we get run over. Making sure all of these train stops turned off as they are supposed to. I assume we want productivity modules in these too. That seems like a thing we want. Hey, Annihilate. I mean, yeah, I can do that. I should do it more often, honestly. I have to drop a train stop to do it. Otherwise, it's gonna muck up the systems. But I could do that pretty easily, and I have in the past. Yeah, let's demonstrate. In fact. All right, fuel train. You come to me. Because we do not have fuel for this train, you see. Welcome, fuel train. Alright, you are dismissed. Oh, you get confused if the stop is still a sign. Alright, see you later. So yes, we can do that. And I should remember to do that more often. That's better than walking. Okay. Anyway, you are set. We just need a place to combine these two things. I could get frisky and try to fit it in here. Like, 2 inputs fit inside here easy, but output not so much. We can make it work. Do I want to? We could do it on the line where it's already picking up, because like we'll want it next to the science train will want to, you know, be able to pick it up in line nicely, ideally, but If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's fine too. But we should be able to do... Okay, this is actually more awkward than it seems at first, isn't it? That's kind of why I didn't build anything else over here, because I'm like, oh, yeah, this stuff doesn't turn around very well. Everything's terrible, so maybe not so much on this whole thing right here, huh? Maybe not as much on that. I mean, it's almost good. We could maybe have it pick up here and have the two drop-offs here. Although this is where we've got our science lines already set up here, and we don't really want to move these power lines ever because we've decided to dedicate them to spaghetti. Look, we can see we've got 450 excess red science, 411 military science. You know, we got all that nicely set up already. But if we could do it without displacing these as an added challenge? Question mark? Here, let's just see what this will look like. Not enough room for two, really. We can fit one in there easy. We'll go ahead and just wire it up. Whether we intend to use it anytime terribly soon or not, it's signaled anyway. It's there if we choose to use it. Because I'm just thinking, like, pick up there is perfect. It could pick that up right before heading down to blue here. I mean, we could do one right here. That would be fine, right? Seems like that would be fine. Yeah. It's kind of a long way to haul the science in the end, but you know what? It's fine. That still doesn't connect. Oh, is that because this already has too many wires coming out of it? It is, isn't it? I can't connect to that because it's already got too many wires. Alright. Fair enough. Likewise over here. Wow, rude. Fine, we can do things, it's fine. Alright, both of these are basically in the same line, so it doesn't really matter too much which is which. Okay. Probably. No, it could totally matter if they need to run back out this way, but whatever. We someday we might like look back through our train tracks and see if we can optimize the routes my trains take. It's like this nonsense traveling salesman problem or something almost at this point. And the other thing is, I just said elect minor, but it's all the other elect things. So there's the furnaces. This is the electric engines. Didn't actually draw the tracks out for this side. Sure, we can make something work out of this. Oh, this would be... Where is this? Oh, this is all going up. And this is going this way. Interesting. Well, we're not going to end up using this room for anything else, are we? So I've got a plan. Yep. 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 Okay. Yeah. So that way, once it starts heading to pick up science, it can pick up purple here and then blue. So we're gonna want to do those first. Wait. Why can't I move that up? What? Why can't I move these around? I could have sworn you could just casually move these around. You cannot move the orders around? That doesn't make any sense. What am I missing? No. I hold it for a while, doesn't do anything. This also means we can pick up the sides a little bit closer so we don't have to haul stuff around quite as much to get it where it needs to be over here, huh? No, I've never used any belts in this run at all, Lovely Sin. I've never placed a single belt on the ground. They've only been made to make green science. It took a while to get trades. Took a while to get trades. So lots of inserter chains until we got trades. And those inserter chains are slow when we didn't have the grab 2 inserter tech yet, too. I'm looking over here just making sure none of this stuff gets blocked off since it's all so tightly packed. It looks fine. Oh, we've almost lost a wall over here. Should, throw, like, some laser towers up at some point, probably. Oh, I lose the aesthetic if I, Although I don't actually need that exactly. Yeah. Because it's, like, just going to right here. And it goes to the chest there. Okay. Those are already blocked properly. Yep. Loses some of the spaghetti aesthetic here. But that's fine. That's fine. To clarify, this is all very silly because we could all have these in the same circuit network that just reports, oh, we've got 400 green, 400 red, 400 military. Like, it can just tell us all of them. It's fine. There's no problem with that at all. But, you know, spaghetti. For the sake of spaghetti, clearly we need to do otherwise, you see? Just fully embrace the old pasta there. Something about the bots just bringing me fresh cars is appealing specifically. I suppose at some point we should probably automate assembly machines too. We need to do that for yellow science, I think, right? I don't remember. Maybe. I can check, right? No. No. Speed modules in blue. And batteries. And tons of copper. Yes. All of those things. Hey, CCM. I have one answer for you. Why not? Eh? Bring me some gears. I know we've got tons of those in the network right now. No reason not to bring these both in from the bottom, probably. We could do these on the top. That's probably just correct, honestly. Oh, that was a train. I was like, what is this cloud of smoke coming down the bottom? Assumedly, that's way more than we need. But we continue the plan of consistently doing way more than we need. Apparently we've got 11. That's fine. Greetings, Zebra Trend. Welcome to the stream. The in-game campaign and tutorial stuff does definitely give you some introductions and kind of introduce concepts slowly, but you can also just jump into free play if you want. A lot of stuff tends to be pretty intuitive. The little tips that it pops up at the beginning of the game, maybe after playing for a little bit, reload or save and load the game and then bring up those tips again. Because they'll make a lot more sense once you've already played the game a bit. Whereas if you just see, oh, you can do this with furnaces at the start, that's not really gonna click if you don't know what those things are, right? But yeah, basically this is a game with a lot of complexity, but it starts small enough that you can kind of just run with it and learn as you go in a lot of ways. You won't start out with doing all this nonsense with blueprints and robots, and you certainly should be using belts when you're playing normally, of course. Okay. 2 space cars here then. It's probably the biggest piece of advice overall is don't worry about the fact that everything will be a mess. Because it will be a mess, and that's fine. That's part of the charm in a lot of ways. And you'll learn from your mess, and you'll be able to do it better next time, right? You'll make a base that's too small and too hard to get things working, and it's compact and stuff's messy and full of spaghetti, but that's fine. Just run with it, learn from your mistakes as you learn the game better, and just keep building it better. You don't even need to restart or anything to do this. To be clear, you can just once oh well, this was kind of bad. I learned how to do it a little bit better. Now when we're building this new mine here, we're mining this new mine of resources. We can build it more efficiently and so on and so forth, right? It's nice to emphasize that there's a whole bunch of quality of life features in this game as well. whole bunch of stuff that just makes it smoother to play. So if you ever like are wondering like, oh, is there a like if a way to do this that's less annoying, there almost definitely is. Like what I just did here, we've got these assembly machines here. If I were to manually click on them, right, like here we got 2 assembly machines, I could click on one, set it to build purple science, click on another, set it to build purple science. Not that bad, but a little tedious. But instead I can shift right click to copy from one, hold down shift left click, and just instantly apply it to all of these. Little things like that. Hey, Necro Princess. Exactly. Oh, we didn't actually set up a furnace train, did we? Rico, welcome. And hey, Johan Anderson. And yeah, there's another simple example. I just controlled click to fill the available slots with all of what I had of that. So lots of little things like that. So electric furnace pickup. Yeah. Block off that box there. Oh, this is electric furnaces. Get my things straight here. So 16,800. Okay. Hey, Ace Awkward. Welcome. It's the brick incident guy. Nice. Happy to be recognized for that video. That was still the silliest series of things that happened to me in this game for sure. We had a nice little cavalcade of failure during this run too. We've got highlighted here as well. With crashing into trains and biters and stuff. Hey, Shelly Stuff. Welcome. Alright, get that all wired up. That should be about the same, right? 800? Yeah, I'm not gonna manually count. That's fine. It's probably fine. Alright, we made the electric engine train. We just haven't set it to do anything yet. Here we go. They might be being killed by biters or something, Simbus, or they might just be wandering out into the middle of nowhere if they're trying to follow you for something. Since robots always go in kind of a straight line, so like if you had like a big lake or something and like kind of a base around it, they might try to like go across, and they will eventually come back into the network, but very slowly. You probably got what you can for furnaces, so let's bring what you got for right now. Why did I already place these cars here? Just so I could redo it later, I guess. Purple science is alive! No, I did it manually, Shell, but I mean, we do a lot of this sort of stuff with inserter lines, and you can do that right from the start as well. It's slower and more expensive than belts, but it does the job. That's what we like. So we set up all our mines. I mean, we've been using the same sort of mine structure since the very beginning, but basic idea is like this, right? We've got mining into a box, pull out of the box, and pull all of that into furnaces and stuff like that. So we use that sort of setup right from the start. Now, that was basically the one thing I had in mind before I started this run, was specifically the doing that for mines and stuff. And I had an idea about the trains, how I wanted the trains to work, and we tried to implement that idea, and it worked fine for a while, and then eventually was clearly untenable, so we stopped doing that. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So why can't I move these around, though? That just seems like the most basic sort of feature. And I feel like I've done it before, haven't I? Right click doesn't work either. Can I set it to manual and then move them around? Oh, if you set it to manual first, you can move them around. Okay. I think the fact that they're like red stations or something was confusing it, and okay. 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 I was gonna say, like, there has to be a way. Alright. So, goes to purple first, then blue, then military, and then do whatever you feel like from there. There's probably a better order for these. Who knows? We got the first three are in good order, though. Alright. Science train, load up on purple science. What's our first research? Worker robot speed? Oh, cargo capacity is pretty good too, huh? This one's cheaper though. Sort of stack bonus. How far down to the, oh, there's not another, oh, there is, all the way over here. Yeah. That needs yellow though, so that's still a million years out. That's fine. You know, there's only those, like, 3 things we get from purple science. It's a little disappointing. We get to move stuff around faster. That's what we get from purple. I mean, we could get, tier 3 productivity modules, but we haven't even gotten any tier 2s built yet. All stack sizes 1, no thank you. Super no thank you. Oh, we should be watching the science work. The glories of the labs all lit up. Drop off that, like, 1 purple science. So that's how it goes, though. I managed to get back there fairly quick. Oh, these need to be... Yeah. That's important. Get those productivity module. Those productivity modules will break even in like 5 minutes or something like that. That's pretty good. Like, it sounds like so little, right? It's like, alright, well, you make 4% more of the product, and it builds slower, it consumes more energy, it pollutes more, and you gotta build the productivity module itself first. Yeah, no, still super duper worth it, turns out. Yeah. So what's our next priority at this point? Obviously, there's yellow science. That's we could probably find something we want to care about doing before yellow science, though, right? Did we not like make enough electric miners or electric furnaces? There's none here. Excuse me. Gonna tell you to stop in the middle of the tracks because there's a problem and I need to go investigate. There's a train menu up here in the top right here, Agati. So what's wrong with the electric furnace production? What are we out of that's not coming in? Red circuits. Okay, that's what I would have guessed. So you're almost full, but you're stalled on... What are you stalled on? Copper. Okay, what's with our copper situation? We got 2 copper trains. Although only one of them is dropping here, right? We didn't actually set that up right, if I remember it correctly. I don't know if I can, Well, I could do this, though. Oh, this cup... This station is still assigned. That's why. It's waiting to pick up copper at the other copper pickup spot where there's literally no copper. Okay. That'll explain that one right there. Hey look, we're making red circuits again, everybody. And hey look, there's even more copper, because we've got both trains involved in this now. Alright, well that's way better. Most of these spots are expandable by at least 1 or 2. Like, I could expand this easily by 2 and a little more annoyingly by, like, 2 more, probably. But, yeah, I mean, we're capped by red circuits right now anyway, so... I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you to drop off what you have, so we're making more purple science, so we finish this worker robot speed tech. Oh. Right. We wired that. There we go. There's only one place we're picking up copper. We want them to wait. Yeah, we want this to wait in line to pick up more copper, essentially. There we go. Okay. Things are flowing. Up to 50 megawatts of power now. Ooh, our assemblers are beating out individual assemblers now. Of course, the assemblers together is still at like 15 or so, but... And purple tech is getting done. Oh, we can get more logistics slots. This is funny. I was like thinking like, oh, well, maybe this will actually be useful. Like, we're kind of low on oil. Oh yeah, no, we're even lower on coal. So that's yeah, the no dice there. I like how I casually like just burn grenades, blowing up trees all the time too, when we don't have enough coal to build any more like grenades hardly. It's amazing, amazing. All right, yeah, worker freaking cargo space go from 2 to 3. That's pretty huge, huh? That is pretty huge indeed. Okay, well, what are our objectives for coming up here? What's the next most important stuff? Oh yeah, I was gonna... There's somewhere else I needed to add more productivity modules. One of our recent advancements somewhere. I mean, we can start, like, paving the world. That's a thing we could start doing at some point. Okay, those are productivity module. All these gears over here, not. Not that we're using them right now anyway, but... Alright, I need more red circuits for all of this, don't I? I've got plastic chilling in my inventory, though, so that's gonna cover that, huh? Oh right, you can't put productivity modules in the small ones. And we weren't using enough that I was that concerned about it, I guess was the idea there. Seeing so many iron trains just stop off without actually having anything in them is a pretty good indication we should, like, build a second iron mine or second train stop for it or something, right? So, expand iron, pave the world. We could actually make that fuel train thing we've been talking about for the last 20 hours of gameplay, right? Where we actually try to have our trains fuel themselves automatically. Alright, so we did all the stuff we had on the docket from before. Pave the world. Expand iron. Plus stacks. As a reminder to, like, build more stack inserters in the iron chain there. We've got plenty now. And fuel trains? Fine. Underscore then. Hey, that numbers guy. Thanks for the 6 months of support there. Although I do have to leave now with that